I'm starting with a non-oily primer. This primer will keep the skin non-greasy and keep the makeup on for a long time. The foundation which I'm using is non-transfer and it is absolutely oil-free. Because it's non-transfer, I don't have to use any greasy or heavy concealer. It covers everything perfectly. I'm using a small beauty blender around the eye area with the same foundation. I'm using a slight amount of bronzer just to give a slight chisel to her cheekbones. Just a slight amount of colour on the apples of the cheeks just to give it that fresh feel. I'm using a translucent powder under the eyes. There's no need to use powder all over because the foundation which I've used is non-transfer. I'm using a really fresh green colour for the lids. Once again, making sure that whatever you use is smudge proof. For the eyebrows, opt for whatever is waterproof. I'm using a pomade, which is a great option. If you don't want your eyebrows so dark, use a brow mascara. I'm using a waterproof mascara. Use a volumizing waterproof mascara because that just gives a really nice thickness to the lashes and it stays on the whole day. So for those of you who don't want to use colour on the lids, you can just use a coloured mascara instead, but waterproof. I'm going to give it a green kajal, but before the green, always apply black, and that too waterproof. So if you're planning to use a coloured kajal and you don't have a waterproof one, just use a black waterproof kajal first, let it dry and then top it with your colour. I'm using really light natural lashes because the colour of the eyeshadow and the kajal is so strong and prominent. So I'm using my non-transfer lip colour, and with this, no need for lip primer. You can go straight onto the lips.